Hey everyone, we're going to take a look right now at getting set up and going with ScreenCastify. ScreenCastify is going to allow you to make presentations remotely and record them using just your internet browser and be able to upload those either to YouTube or to Google Chrome in order to share those with other people. This is something that you're going to be doing at the end of the course when you set up your Google site. You will be sharing that Google site with us, but you're also going to be giving us a short little demonstration or a tutorial of your site, just kind of walking us through and showing us some of the things that you are doing in your Google site. So I wanted to make sure you were able to do this with ScreenCastify. The first thing you're going to need to do is make sure that you're logged into your Google account and jump over to YouTube. Now I had already set this up just a minute ago, but when you go to YouTube and click on My Channel, it will ask you to, if you don't have a channel already, you'll be asked to create a channel where you'll basically, who you want to use YouTube as. I put Joshua Johnson in, created my channel, and then you'll be at a place like this. From here, the most important thing to know is the two places that you'll go most often, which is Video Manager, which is where you can go and view all of your videos, and then the Upload section where you can upload videos. Now, ScreenCastify, we're not going to have to worry about the upload. It's going to do it for us. I'll point out that you can do a lot of other things from the Video Manager, and an example of that is to delete that video right there. So that's the first thing. The second thing that you're going to need is ScreenCastify. Now this is a Google Chrome app, which means, or extension, which means you have to be using Google Chrome in order for this to work. You can go over to the web store by going to the app menu and then just do a search for ScreenCastify. ScreenCastify, you'll notice, is an extension, and all I need to do is add this to Chrome. Once that thing is added to Chrome, I will be able to jump over here and it will ask me to let it use the camera and things like that. It'll also ask me where to store things. I store them right on my Google Drive, and I give it permission. I'll say, yeah, here we go, allow, and we'll get started. It's going to show you a little video on how to do it, but I'm going to show you that anyway. So in order to get started with ScreenCastify, let's just say that, for example, this is my my Google site that I am going to be demonstrating. So here's a Google site that I created for in-service, teacher in-service that I was doing for one of the Milwaukee public schools. Basically, you could go to your site, you'll click on the ScreenCastify. There's a couple of options here. I recommend either recording the desktop or recording the video camera. Now for the final project, you'll record your desktop where we can see everything in there. When you do the desktop, you also have the ability to embed the webcam. And you have to select, if you've got more than one webcam, you got to select which webcam to use. Also which microphone you want to use if you have more than one. And you can usually see that the microphone is picking up volume right now when I'm talking by that little gray thing, or green bar bouncing up and down. Your other option, and what you'll probably do this week when you are responding to our article reflection, is just record the video camera. So it's just going to be a recording of you as if you were on some reality TV show and you were sitting in a little area and you were just talking to the camera. So that's what you'll be doing this week. Either way, if you have more than one screen, you could go ahead and show the preview window. I will show it right now so you see what I'm talking about. But it's going to ask you what screen you want to record. Again, I usually pick the entire screen. I think it works a little bit better. And then click the share button. It'll tell you that you're sharing, and the little video will pop up right here. It gives you the options to stop and pause. You're going to need you don't need to have this video in a window to do that, so I can minimize that. I can always work on those things from up here at the actual ScreenCastify app. So once you have those things all done, the next step is to record your video. So I'm recording right now. In the future I might be recording a site and taking you through and saying, like, here's the survey that you're going to fill out for blah blah blah, and then here's some resources that you can use, and here's some questions, places where you could add some questions of your own, etc., etc. And that's my Google site. and then when you're all finished, you just have to stop. It's going to show you a preview of your video right away so you can look at it, and it'll give you some options to download this to a disk, as well as share it or crop it and trim it. Now usually I just go right into the share section, and this is the nicest part, is when you click share you have the option to either share it on Google Drive, which is just going to be a file you could share with your students or with other people, which is really nice in schools that block student access to YouTube, or if you have access to it, you can share it on YouTube. I'd recommend sharing one on YouTube for this week, so I'm just going to keep it on YouTube. I do need to select a channel. So normally when I click on that the first time, it's going to ask me, you know, which account are you using and will you allow this, etc., etc. Then I'm going to click Get Link. And you'll notice it says that the upload is in progress. Once that upload is done, I've got a link here that I can copy. And I can get to that on my YouTube channel as well. You're also able to share it directly to Classroom, which is kind of cool. And then you have the ability to change this to a public video, an unlisted video, or a private video. So when you are working with you know, things that need to be private, remember that the person, when you make it private, you have to share it with somebody's Google account and they have to be logged in to view it. Unlisted, you can just share this link and anyone who has that link can view it. Public really means that people could search for it on YouTube. So I leave a lot of them unlisted unless there's something that I need, I want public people to go. So like our class is mostly unlisted because it really only pertains to our class. So that's all done. In fact, if I go over to YouTube right now, you will notice that under my channel, I don't have anything here because those are unlisted. So if I go to Video Manager, you'll see that the video that I just did is unlisted here. I can click on this edit button and change some of those things. I can make this public, I can add it to a playlist, I can make it private, I can change the name, I can pick different places for it to start. I can even use some of the more creative tools that are under the Create menu over there, but for right now I'm just going to leave it as it is, and I'll jump over to an incognito window and paste that link that I copied before, and you'll notice that with that link it takes me right to the video. So that is what you're going to be doing with Google's YouTube app as well as the ScreenCastify extension. So for this week you're going to be using ScreenCastify to do basically a face-to-face talk like I'm doing right now, where you will be responding to the article on A Year Without the Internet. Just share your thoughts, you know, good, bad, positive, negative, whatever it is. Share it that way. I'm really doing that because I want to see that you're able to record your video and get it to YouTube and then share the link with the class. So I'm going to put a discussion forum there. Feel free to comment on people's videos after they've posted them by responding in there, but you don't have to. I just want you to create a new respond to the original discussion and paste your YouTube link. That's all you need to do. If you want to know how to embed it, I can even show you that in the discussion forum. That's all to get us ready for the last week, where you're going to be making your presentation of your Google site and kind of giving us a tour of it, and then making that available. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, you'll need to use Google Chrome for this, and I pick this because it's something that with Chromebooks in schools allows your students to also make videos very easily and save it to their Google Drive. So so that's what we're doing this week. So hopefully you don't have any trouble with that, and if you do, don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks.